Hello children, welcome to the English class. Hope you're all fine and in the pink of your health. The number of COVID-19 cases is increasing day by day. So I request you to stay home and stay safe. And do watch the classes conducted by the Victor's channel regularly for learning. So our first chapter is The 3 L's of Empowerment, written by Christine Lagarde. And in the last class, we saw what the 3 L's of empowerment are. And you had been given a number of assignments. Hope you have completed it and submitted it to your teachers, right? Okay, so tell me what the 3 L's of empowerment are. Do you remember? Yes, you're correct. The 3 L's of empowerment are learning, labor, and, yes, leadership. These are the 3 L's of empowerment. So let's see it one by one. Okay, so first of all, let's see what learning is. So before going into the topic, let's watch a short video and come back. Oh, that was a touching video, right? Hope you are ready with a pen and a notebook. Write down in your notebook, what did you see or what did you understand from the video? What is the theme of the video? Take down, what is the theme of the video? Yes, denial of girl education. That is the theme. You saw a girl, a little girl. She is carrying something on her head. Might be a part of her household work or might be a part of child labor. She's such a little girl, right? And what she sees a group of boys enjoying themselves. They are walking to school, carrying their school bags. They're very happy. And the girl is very sad. She sits there and she dreams. She sees herself going to school along with the boys. Right? Then a man, he comes and wakes her up from the dream, as if he is shattering her dreams. Right? So denial of education is a major problem in the path of women empowerment. Okay, so here is an assignment for you. What are the factors that affect the education of girls? Or what are the hindrances in the path of education of women? Got it? Write it down in a paragraph and submit it to your dear teachers. Okay, so let's see what is learning. Education is the foundation upon which any change is built. Education is the foundation. Foundation means basement, the base. Let's imagine two buildings. One with a very strong base, very strong foundation, and the other with a weak foundation. Okay, and the rain comes, the monsoon comes, and all sorts of climatic disorders come. What happens to these buildings? Which will survive? The one with a strong base or one with a weak base? Of course, the one with a strong base would survive, right? Same is the case with education. Education gives you a strong base. If you have education, you can bring about any sort of change in the society. You can grow and you can excel in the world. Learning helps women to help themselves and break the shackles of exclusion. Women are always excluded from the mainstream of the society. They are discriminated against. Our society is said to be male dominated, right? Ours is a patriarchal society. Our society has set certain norms for the men and women. Men should be like this and women should be like this. Right from their childhood, women are in chains. Don't do this, don't do that, don't go there, don't sit like this, don't make a loud noise. Hell lot of restrictions for women. Do you agree? I know that lots of girls are watching me. What do you think? Am I correct? Okay, take out your notebook and write. Do you agree with this statement that women are in chains everywhere? I would say that you people are really lucky because you are being sent to school. Your parents know the value of education and they are sending you to school. You are in 12th standard. Really, really lucky people. So education helps women to break these chains and come out of the cocoon created by the society. Okay, so nowhere is this more essential than in the developing world. What do you mean by a developing world? In which category would you put India in? India is a developed country or a developing country? Yeah, right from our childhood, we are learning that India is a developing country. Of course, India is developed in many fields, like in agriculture, in milk production, in military power. India is in the forefront. And our dear former President APJ Abdul Kalam, he had a dream of transforming India into a developed country by 2020. We are in 2020. Have we fulfilled his dream? Are we developed? Yes. We are in the path of development. Soon we'll be a developed country. Right? Okay. Can you name some more developing countries like India? And can you find some of the developed countries? Take down in your notebook. Finished? Good. So education of girls is very essential in a developing country like India. There is an African adage which goes like this. If you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. How come this possible? When you educate a boy with that education, he gets a job, he excels in his job, then he earns the daily bread. Of course, he'll look after the family. But that education won't be passed on. That education would be confined to himself. Okay, but if you educate a girl, what happens? Of course, she'll get a job and she could stand on her own. But further, she'll become a mother, right? And she would pass on the education to the next generation. Understood? Education is creating a culture. An educated woman can pass on a culture to the family. Okay, so if every girl in the village is educated, then see what a miracle happens. The whole village will be cultured. The whole village will be educated. That is why the African adage goes like that. Adage means proverb. There are so many proverbs that we use in our daily life. Do you remember any proverbs? A stitch in time saves nine. All that glitters is not gold. These are two of the commonly used proverbs. So, likewise, please note down the proverbs that you use in your daily life. Okay. I hope you understood the value of education. So let's see a video and come back.
Women have the same rights as men. If a man can go to school, if a boy can go to school, why can't a girl? If I don't go to school, then I would be obeying my brother and my father. I would be washing clothes every day, and then I would marry, then I would be taking care of children, and my life would finish. Those people who stop us from getting education, they are afraid of educated and powerful women.
That was Malala Yousafzai. How did she rise into fame? Find out. It's a task for you. How did Malala Yousafzai rise into international fame? Okay? Then, in page number 8 of our textbook, we have more examples of successful women like Smita Patil, Helen Borden, then Mary Kom and J.K. Rowling. All these are superstars in their own fields. So find more about these successful women. Google it and find it out. Okay, so these are some of the tasks, and I'm going to give you a major assignment for you. That is to be written in 200 words. Write about the woman who had inspired you. Write about the woman who had really inspired you. See, if you are writing about Mother Teresa, for example, you should write how did Mother Teresa inspire you. I don't want a profile of Mother Teresa. You should write how this particular person inspired you. Okay? You should write in 200 words neatly and submit it to your dear English teacher. Won't you do that? Okay, so that's all for today. See you later. And before going, I should remind you that please stay home and stay safe. If at all you go outside, do use a mask, use sanitizers and break the chain. Okay, bye.